Don't you?
Maybe I am, maybe I ain't.
You got a bed? A looking glass? Why, there ain't no end to your ass. You're educated, so they say. You can read and write.
I do.
Think you're better than your father now? Your mother couldn't write another before she died. None of your family could before they died. I can't. Say, let me hear you read.
George Washington was the first president of the United States.
So, you can do it. I had my doubts when they told me. You drop that school, you hear me? I'll lace you, my smarty. If I catch you around that school again, I'll tan you good. Now they say you're rich. How's that? They lie, that's how. I'm in the house 3 days. And I heard nothing but about you being rich. You give me that money $4 in the morning.
What's all this promotion about? Oh, Finn, what are you doing here?
Widow Douglas, Miss Watson, I just came to see my boy. You know I love him so.
If you love him so, where have you been for the past year?
Up river and down, looking for a place where they don't hold a man's past against him. I heard about my son's good fortune. By the way, where is the money? I ain't got it!
Look, honor thy father.
Ain't Judge Thatcher. Judge Thatcher! We'll see about that. Yeah, we can see Judge Thatcher. I've made a nominal transfer of money and I put it in a trust. Meanwhile, I'll be paying him an interest. $300 a year. $300 a year? Well now, Your Honor, these women have done a fine job of bringing up my boy. Anyone can see that. But of course, mustn't separate families. And now that I'm back, I want Huck to live with me.
All he wants is the interest.
You do me wrong. Your Honor, I'm a man who's been often misunderstood. But upriver, I met a man who showed me I've been a fool and fooled away my life. Here's a hand that was the hand of a hog, but it ain't no more. It's a clean hand now, so take hold of it, shake it, and don't be afeard, because I assure you, I'm a new man.
If so, this is the holiest day on record. Huck, what do you want to do?
Well, I still like the old ways, but I'm getting like the new ones too a little.
He's mine! It's owes that money! I'm gonna get a lawyer to take you to trial, Judge Thatcher. Meanwhile, the boy stays with me.
You can't take Huck!
No, wait, there's nothing we can do about that. Legally, you're still the boy's father. But if you harm him in any way, there will be consequences. I'm sorry, son. I never thought your father would come back. It would have been simpler if you stayed dead.
First thing I'm gonna do is get you out of that school. I got a cabin over on the Illinois shore. They can't touch us over there. Plus, we can live real good on $300 a year.
And that's just what my Pap done. Took me to this wood log hut in the woods in a place that was so woody, you wouldn't be able to find it if you didn't know where it was.
Clean those fish. Boy, ain't I gonna show that Judge Thatcher who's Pap Finn's boss? And they call this a government. What sort of a government is it that tries to take a man's son away from him, huh?
Well,
A man's son that you've had all the trouble and anxiety raising?
I don't know.
Sometimes on some notion to leave the country for good and all. Yeah, now tell that Judge Thatcher so he was fake. Well, you dadgum government, you sorry so-and-so, you got your damn hands in every pocket of my clothes.